pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. John Henderson.
Present.
Here, Justin Lawler, present. Ryan Pierceville.
Here.
Present. We also have with us Ron DeBerrick, clerk treasurer, and Dustin Huddleston, town attorney. First item is minutes for the pension board meeting, May 3rd, 2025.
I'll have to abstain from that as I was not here for that, so it would be, John will make a motion and you can second it, I believe.
I'll make a motion that I appreciate everything done to present those. I found them to be thorough. Absolutely approved.
All right, got a motion. I'll second it for the minutes from the Monday, March 3rd meeting. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Next item are the bylaws. Mr. Huddleston?
Thank you, Mr. President. Send in the bylaws. These are a good guide that can always be modified if you guys see fit in the future. The only thing, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing is section 3.1 when it talks about hearing procedures. And this will be the same for the police board, so we'll have this decision is the statute's ambiguous as to what the hearing officer does. You can interpret it one way, that the hearing officer, which is the fire chief, hears all the evidence and makes the decision by itself and just conducts the meeting by itself without the board president, or the other way, the hearing officer kind of just presides over the meeting and leads the meeting. He's charged with witnesses and rulings on motion, kind of like a judge. I would probably suggest the latter, because it just seems to me the thing would be the board present. So depending on which way you want to go, I would want to enhance that paragraph to make that detail. So in case we do have to have a hearing, it's spelled out. And then if you want tonight, you can approve with that amendment, and I can add it in, and we're good to go on the bylaws.
I would have to agree. I would think we want to add that amendment and have the full board part of the hearing and not just, I don't think it'd be comfortable having
Leaves
one
too much of a
person.
gray area if you, one person is rendering every decision and conducting every investigation.
I would agree. So we can take a motion if we want to approve these with the amendments, Dustin amending the 3.1.
And you don't have to do that. I mean, I could amend it, and we can have another meeting and we can look at it and then approve it. It's up to you. I mean, we don't have any pending hearings, so
No.
there's no rush to do it, but if you want it done. I feel comfortable otherwise. I say that you approve pending your amendment.
So pending the legal,
Enhancing 3.1.
yeah.
We'll have it.
Okay.
Yes.
So moved?
Yes.
Just a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Have any other business tonight? Do I have anything else? Have anything tonight, Rhonda? Anything, Charlie?
No, sir.
Reminder, our next meeting, or we didn't add anything or push up any meetings, will be September 15, 2025, 6 p.m.
We're working on the board, same as with the police. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm working on forming that. My understanding is we need a representation from both parties, R or D, depending on where you're lying here, and then I think, because this is composed of 3 members, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to hustle that in to, so we can make sure we can hit our, I guess this is imperative for you guys too, our current August deadline. That was shared at the last council meeting. It was currently tabled. But we're working on that. If, Dustin, this is a good question. So we find 2 candidates. What's the next step to that you could you please kind of?
Council has to have a public meeting to appoint them, and then that would put them on the board. Then I'd suggest having meeting of those people to see if they want to adopt bylaws and procedures
Okay.
like we've done on these boards.
Okay. Could that be just a normal council meeting?
Appointments?
Yes.
Yes, we
Okay.
put it on the agenda, yeah.
Okay.
And then those people later on can do oaths and have their own separate.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Your business?
Just a general question, is there anything further that you need from me or us as a board before the September? Is there, I mean, you're speaking to the merit system, but I mean, is there anything else that we can do?
Independent, that's just the process with the 77 fund on the physicals and all that.
Yeah, so we
Just
just
on
need to,
top.
yeah, we just need to start working on making sure we solidify like a hiring process, make sure we have testing company and we'll use CPAP, which we've already kind of approved. So just when it comes time that we're looking to establish a list, which will be as soon as we get that merit system locked in, then we need to get a list going.
So is the more of an off-topic subject, but it's relevant, so are we currently waiting till this is solidified and we're moving into the merit system before we replace the current vacant opening?
That'll be a discussion for us to figure out if we want to wait till then or.
It seems
Yeah.
like probably a good idea if you're going to capture that person. That'd be kind of the same thing I would throw to you guys. I don't
Then the
there's no-
question is then there'll have to be an pension, so it'll have to be somebody. that-
Or we do it
Right.
beforehand. So if you, that's another point of argument is that there's certain stipulations with age requirements and everything else. But with these guys, if they were to capture somebody that was out of that limit or retired 77 fund, if myself wasn't completely broken and crippled, and I could go work in that current, correct? But I couldn't once the system has been changed. We get that.
Once that original adoption is made.
There's no givesy backsies. Yeah.
It's an interesting process for us to how they do that. And what they report back.
Right.
Yeah, so
Heather? Business? Need a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
All you? About 20 minutes.